Michael Beckwith, which is an author, once said, "Learn to become still and to take your attention away from what you don't want and all the emotional charge around it, and place your attention on what you wish to experience." I just love this so much because when you become aware that you have the ability to choose your focus, should I focus on something good? Should I focus on something bad? Then life becomes magical because why would we choose something bad when we have the option to choose something good? Woo, love that. With that being said, I want to welcome you all to Wellbeing Psychology. I'm Shantanique, and this is a channel that educates on psychology, purposeful life, personal growth, self-development, brain functions, life balance, and so much more. I'm so excited to have each and every one of you guys here. Today is a beautiful day, and it's going to be a beautiful week. Today's video, we are going to be talking about the conscious mind. Now, last week we did discuss the subconscious mind, so if you did not get a chance to watch that, I do recommend watching so that it can help provide a little bit of understanding of what we're getting into today. So what is the conscious mind? APA's definition is that it's relating to or marked by awareness or consciousness, okay? Sigmund Freud created a psychoanalytic theory that describes it as the region of the psyche that contains thoughts, feelings, perceptions, and other aspects of mental life currently present in awareness. So as a person shifts their attention, the content of the conscious is constantly changing. When you look here, from here to here to here, the conscious mind is constantly changing. So as it mentions, awareness is a part of that. So I wanted to make sure that I provided the definition. I have here the APA definition of awareness. It is known as perception or knowledge of something perceived or known. Now, Merriam Webster's definition also says that it is the quality or state of being aware, knowledge and understanding that something is happening or exists. I really wanted to include both of those definitions because I think they both really describe awareness perfectly, right? And then lastly, consciousness. Consciousness, from Merriam-Webster's definition, is the state of being characterized by emotion, sensation, volition, which is making a choice or decision, and thought. So combining those things, basically, the APA is trying to say that the conscious mind is, first of all, being aware of something. So that means you have some type of knowledge of what it is. So I am aware that I am sitting in a chair, looking into a computer screen, camera, talking to you guys. I have all of the knowledge and the understanding of what is happening right here, right now, in this moment. And then when you combine that with consciousness, it's the state of being characterized by sensations, emotions, making a decision, and your thoughts. So in my current awareness, I do have the ability to become influenced by if I start to feel something, if crazy thoughts start to come to my head, or if I need to make some type of decision. I am currently in the position to be affected by all of those aspects of life. Now, consciousness, or the conscious mind, we are going to talk about consciousness in another video, but the conscious mind is that mind that brings you to, I would say, the moment. If I want to describe it, it brings you to right here, right now, and allows you to have the power of retrieving everything you possibly would need in this moment. Do you need to pay attention to something in your external world? Do you need some emotion or feeling to feel the way you need to feel? Whatever you need right here, right now, the conscious mind is the one that will allow you to be in that. With that being said, how can understanding the conscious mind benefit you? So from my perspective, I listed a few things here. It can help to change your thought patterns by bringing more awareness to what you are thinking, doing, and feeling. So instead of just doing things, thinking thoughts all the time and feeling unnecessary feelings, you'll be able to be aware of this. When you start to feel some way where you're not happy, you'll be like, I am not happy right now. and I'm aware of this, right? You start to pay attention to it. It can allow you to take more control of your life, to make lifelong changes, because when you're in the conscious awareness, then you have more power of say so. You can say, no, I choose this. Yes, I choose that. And start, making the choices that you prefer and making the changes that you prefer. You can also become more self-disciplined. I started to become more self-disciplined when I started to consciously say, this is what I'm doing. And despite any thought that came to my mind, my conscious mind said, nope, this is what we're doing. When I exercised, when I first started, it was like, oh, this is so tiring. I do not want to do this, right? Those were the thoughts that were coming. But my conscious mind allowed me to have the awareness was that, no, I need to do this, right? It allowed me to pay attention to my feelings, and I noticed that my body would get achy, but if I told my body to stop being achy, then I could keep going, right? So it gave me the power for me to keep exercising every day, right? It also allows you to master your emotions, your mind, problem solve, and these abilities come from retrieving the information from the subconscious mind, which happens through our experiences. So we learn more things, we become more knowledgeable, and we're able to use that in the present moment for our awareness and the ability to make decisions. You can also identify things on your external world and your internal world, compare them, analyze, decide, and most importantly, live in the present moment. In my opinion, that leads to a more fulfilled life. Okay, now let's get right into how you can become more conscious. This is my opinion, guys. I feel like if you start to notice the way you feel in your body more often, you'll start to pay attention to the thoughts that you're having, and then your conscious mind can make that decision on what to do next, right? Should you feel those feelings or not? So start noticing the way you feel in your body. Is it good? Is it bad? Pay attention to it. Meditate and learn. Now, I say this, I love meditation. I try to meditate every day. If I don't physically sit down, close my eyes, and listen to meditation, I am always focusing on making sure that I pay attention to my thoughts so that they are positive. If something negative happens, I try to change my thoughts using my conscious mind because I am in that awareness. Sometimes I do breathe in and breathe out to take the awareness away from maybe a negative feeling or maybe thoughts that try to sway me from my happiness. Accept your current reality, right? So this allows you to release some of those thoughts that may be taking you away from conscious awareness. So when I'm saying this, it is basically when you're not accepting your current reality for what it is, and maybe you're living in the past or you're living in the future, right? You're trying to get somewhere or you're trying to get away from somewhere. You're not focusing on where you are right now, and it's causing you to feel and think things that are taking you away from your current moment. So I would say accept your current reality for what it is so that you can release some of those thoughts that may be taking you away from where you should be. Shift and focus your attention to the action that you're taking. So for instance, let's say you're washing dishes, which I don't do anymore. I use a dishwasher. So I'll just do that example. When I'm using the dishwasher, I need to put those dishes in and put them in one by one. Close the dishwasher. I don't need to be putting the dishes in the dishwasher while I'm thinking about what I'm about to do after it. I don't need to be putting the dishes in the dishwasher while I'm thinking about what my family member just said to me or what my spouse is going to do tomorrow. I need to focus my attention on the action that I'm taking so that I can have the most efficient outcome. Got that? Sometimes I say talk to yourself out loud, not in your head. When you're in your head, sometimes that can get you a little bit confused if you're already not a conscious person. Talk to yourself out loud. Hey, you know what? This is weird talking to myself out loud, but I can hear myself and it's distracting me from the inside of my thoughts and in my voice in the inside. So I'm going to talk on the outside. Right? Start talking to yourself, and then when you're talking to yourself out loud, you're going to notice, oh, this is a little weird, which will bring consciousness or conscious awareness to where you are. desire to become more conscious. When you decide, I want to become more conscious, you'll start researching it. You'll start figuring it out. How can I do this? And that'll also bring more awareness to you. Become more knowledgeable about consciousness. Once again, research. Figure it out. How can I do this? When you get into something, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna learn more. It's gonna add more, knowledge to your knowledge bank in your brain. And then lastly, learn and associate with people who are conscious. So, as I always say, learn from those who already know, right? Learn, learn, learn. Be around people that supports the energy of learning, of growth, so that you can get to a place in life where you can as well. With that being said, I hope that this video did help you in some way learn about the conscious mind and also how you can become more conscious. I do want to thank you all so much for watching this video today. If you do like the content that I just shared, please like the video, comment down below if you have some recommendations or just want to talk, and share the video as well. Now, I do upload 5 days a week, so if you're interested in more content, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when my wonderful videos come in. Other than that, I do want to thank you so much and have a great day.